What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Straight Up Real Talk. I'm your boy Serge.
And I'm Cerone. Tonight's show will be one of a kind, so you do not want to miss it. So stay tuned and have some fun with us, talk with us. See you there.
On live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's showtime.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Straight Up Real Talk. I'm your boy Serge, and I'm here with my partner here,
Cerone.
and we're just happy today is the debut episode, the premiere, because I know you guys seen us like several times already, so you're probably saying, how many premieres are you guys gonna actually have? But this is the legit premiere. The first episode was like a pilot, and then we just did something for mental health, because it was important. But this is the debut episode. We're happy. I'm next to Pimp Daddy over here, my partner. And so, what's going on, Cerone? What's up?
So it's been really amazing. It's the new year.
Yes.
I'm excited about what is supposed to come.
That's right. What did you do? What did you do for the new year?
I didn't do much. I was in DC like for a couple bit,
Right.
and then I was here in Atlanta for a little bit. So I just kind of relaxed and just brought in the new year, by myself with a peace of mind.
All right.
And I'm good, and I'm excited about what is supposed to come, especially for this podcast.
Nothing is wrong with that.
Nope.
I actually was in Atlanta for the new year, Christmas holiday Atlanta. We have another place here. I know that sounds fancy. It sounds fancier than what it is, but we have another place here in Atlanta, and so we came down here to chill out for like a week or so.
Okay.
Everybody got sick, and so that kind of defeated the purpose, but we still had fun. We still got to hang out with the family or whatever the case may be. And so, but we're back now for the debut episode.
Yes.
I do want to take a quick shout out. Well, I don't want to take a quick shout out. I want to do a quick shout out.
Okay.
And that's probably bad that I'm saying shout out because I'm about to talk about Martin Luther King. And I'm like, shout out, right? But I do want to acknowledge today is Martin Luther King Day.
Yes.
That is the reason why we chose to launch today. It's very important to us. He's very important to us.
Yes.
And I'm not going to turn this all into preachy. But we definitely launched today for that reason. Going forward, though, we will be on Wednesdays at 7 p.m., not Mondays.
That's right.
So we will catch you next Wednesday. I believe it is the 25th.
Yes.
At 7 p.m.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget.
Don't forget.
Yes.
All right. So
definitely.
What else is going on, though?
A lot has been going on. So not only is today Martin Luther King Day, but I also want to give a shout out to Mr. Westmore.
Okay.
He's
like the governor, right?
Yes. Well, to be technically correct, governor-elect.
Okay.
Because in the next coming days, he will be elected as the first Black governor of the state of Maryland. So on this very momentous day, on MLK Day, it's really good to highlight people of that caliber. And he got a whopping over 64% of the votes in this past election. So that is not something to just put on the back burner. That is a momentous occasion. So Mr. Westmore, congratulations. I know you of Cuban and Jamaican heritage. So great job.
Hit the round of applause button. No, the button.
Yeah, not yet.
That's not in the budget?
No, not yet. Not yet.
All right,
not yet.
Forget it. Never mind. All right, what else is going on now?
So that's what's going on. But let's talk about what happened a few weeks ago, the Golden Globes.
Okay.
The Golden Globes.
What about the Golden Globes?
So
what's going on?
We had a lot of melanated folks.
We did.
That was just, they took over.
They did. Tyler James
Williams. He did his thing.
Chris. Okay.
Yes.
There was also Quentin Brunson.
Yes, Quentin Brunson.
Quentin Brunson.
Yes.
And of course, everyone knows, the legend.
Yes. Angela Bassett.
Yes. And so
she was amazing.
Of course.
Yeah,
right.
because these people are standout.
Yeah.
As we know that Angela Bassett won it back in 1994 for What Love Got to Do with It.
Did she? I didn't even know that. See,
Come
I didn't even know that.
on
See,
now.
all right, see, you
And
got
now,
something on me. I didn't know that.
and now we have the newbies now.
Yeah.
You know, Quentin for Abbott Elementary and Tyler for Abbott Elementary.
Yeah.
And for y'all who don't remember, like Tyler was that little kid back in
Everybody hates Chris.
Chris. Yes.
A lot of people don't even know that Quentin Brunson, she was the girl in that meme.
Oh,
remember?
Like say what?
When she was like, no, when she was like, oh, you got money?
Yes.
Like, that was her.
I remember.
A lot of people realize like that was her. So her glow up has been like massive.
Yes.
And so
definitely.
And she wrote the Abbott Elementary. Like that's her show. Like,
that's insane. Why she won the Golden Globe.
Okay, yeah, that's insane. Yeah. So shout out to them.
Yes.
You know, amazing. Love it. Yes. And so, yeah.
And also good to point out now, because a few years ago, the Golden Globes were pretty much like blacklisted. They were like pretty much whitewashed, where hardly any people of color was winning anything. So I'm hoping that this is not a one-hit wonder thing.
But you know what, though?
What?
I do wonder. I may get in trouble for saying this, but I'm going to say it, right? Always wonder, like, when, I think it was last year, the year before, when, like, African Americans didn't hardly win anything. And everybody was up in arms. They said, oh, you know, whitewash, blah, blah, blah. And then this year, you had so many. Are they, like, giving them out just to, like, shut us up? Not saying that Angela Bassett and everyone didn't deserve it. They did. But are they, like, you know, a lot of us won this year. And sometimes I feel like, okay, are you just trying to make up for last year, just like doling them out, like, oh, let's keep them quiet. You know what I mean? Like,
well, the only way to find out, let's see what happens next year.
Next year, right?
Let's see what happens next year. Let's see. But now we're going to switch gears and we're going to talk about some controversial thing that may not like. It's about dating.
Yes.
About dating.
And so we want to know, while dating, should marriage be the end goal? So if you're dating, so do you date to marry? That's essentially what it is.
What do you think?
For me, I do. I mean, I don't date anymore, of course, but
okay.
When I was dating, I didn't date just to date. I dated with the purpose.
Okay.
Because I knew I wanted to be married. I knew I wanted to have kids. I knew I wanted to have the house. Like, I knew what I wanted. And so I wasn't, to me, dating just to date was a waste of my time.
Okay.
Right? Although, granted, you probably should date to date. I'm not saying, but for me, I didn't do that. That's not, I dated with a purpose. I knew what I wanted, and I wasn't just going to be like, oh, I'm going to go out with you, but I know at the end of the day, this isn't going anywhere. You know what I mean? That's a waste of my time.
Okay.
And so that was a negative for me. What do you think?
So I'm happy there's just two mics, two opinions, because I have a whole different thing of that.
Of course you do.
I do believe that it is essential that when you date, that marriage should be an ingredient, a part of it, but it should not be the main goal. Because what happens after you hit that goal? Then what? You just stop loving the person, stop going on in dates, relationship? No, I believe that it is one of the goals of being in a relationship, but it should not be the only goal. You know what I'm saying? But it should be a goal to get married. It should be a goal to have properties together, you know, travel together, do a lot of things together, but it should not be the main goal, because people lose sight of the fact that after the dating period is over, then the marriage come, then I stop loving you. I stop doing all these things that I did before just to woo you. No, it shouldn't be the main goal, but it should be one of the goals of being in a relationship, because nobody wants to waste their time being in a relationship for 10, 15, 20 years and not get nothing and on the backside.
But that's exactly right though, right? Because I feel like people are in these 5 and 10 year relationships, they're lingering on and they have nothing. Like, you know what I mean? True. And so I'm like, to me, that's the waste of time, right?
It is.
It's like, what if I'm with you, I'm building with you.
Yes.
I'm not building with you if we are not together in that capacity, right? Because I'm not building with you. We're building separately. We're just along for the ride, but we're still separate, right? Okay. And so I'm not going to be with you for 5 and 10 years, and we don't have anything like to show for it. Like
Okay.
we just go together. I sleep at your house. You sleep, like that's wait, what did Carisha say? We go together real bad. Like,
Yes.
like you gotta have more than that. Like,
I agree.
come on.
I
And so that's why I say I date with a purpose.
Okay.
I'm not just
I agree with that.
I'm not going out there just saying like I'm 5 years in and we don't have anything to show for it.
Yes.
Oh, we went to Cancun and
Yes, I agree. Like
waste of time.
dating with a purpose is very important.
Yeah.
However, while dating with a purpose, don't only have one goal, because after that one goal is hit, then what? What are the other purposes? What are other goals?
Okay.
But I do agree with dating with a purpose. And this leads us into the other topic that we have.
Yes, actually from Gabrielle Union. She mentioned this. Gabby. She mentioned this the other day. And so I don't know what talk show she was on,
Mhm.
but she literally talked about her and her previous husband, not Dwayne Wade.
Yes.
Previous
Not
husband,
Dwayne Wade.
not Dwayne Wade. Her and her previous husband, they
Yes.
they were married. And she said that because she made a certain amount of money and she was like a certain status, that entitled her to cheat.
Mm.
And so the question is it common or is it like a thing for like breadwinners in relationships to
Mhm.
feel like they're entitled not to just cheat, but to
Mhm.
just to do whatever they want to do because they are the breadwinner?
So I don't agree with her.
Yeah.
I don't agree that because she's making a certain amount of money,
Yeah.
that entitles her to go out and cheat.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
because if I'm making 100,000 and my significant other is making 25,000, that's 125,000 coming into the household.
Yeah.
So why would I cheat? But no, I do not agree with her. Your income level
Yeah.
should not determine where your your responsibilities lies.
Okay.
No, I do
Yeah.
not believe in that whatsoever.
Okay. So this is what I'm trying. This is what I'm trying to figure out, right?
Okay.
Like, okay, let's just say you're the breadwinner in your relationship, right?
Okay.
And so you don't at certain moments you don't feel like you're entitled to do something. Like I'm entitled to spend $500 on these Gucci shoes because I make the money.
Okay.
Like I refuse to believe there is no instance where you don't feel entitled to do something because you make more money.
Okay.
This is why I said I'm not even just talking about entitled to cheat because we know that's ridiculous.
Okay.
But there are some instances where if you are the breadwinner, you're making $500,000 a year. There's no way that you're going to tell me that there's not some entitlement somewhere along the line in your life, in your relationship. It's like, wait a minute, I make the money. If I want to go out and do X, Y, and Z, I'm making the money. I should be able to do it.
So I agree to a point.
Yeah.
But on the cheating part, you're not entitled to cheat because you make more money than the other person. However, you go out, you make the money. So yeah, you can afford to buy a $500 pair of shoes or an outfit, whatever you can. But at the same time, don't let that bleed over into other parts of your relationship where you say, I'm entitled to do this. Yeah. Because the moment you feel like you're entitled, you're going to take away the power from your partner.
Okay, I see that.
And in a partnership, depending on whosoever is making the more money, you have to let them feel as though they're a part of it. Take, for example, one of my favorite actresses, Angela Bassett.
Okay.
And Courtney Vaughn. We know that Angela makes way more money than...
No, I don't know. Does she?
What was the last big movie?
Don't do that.
That he was in.
Don't do that to Courtney. Don't do that to Courtney.
When was the last movie that I can recall that he was in was in the movie with Jonathan Majors when he died with that supernatural thing. That was the last movie. Angela Bassett has been...
Courtney, you're a star.
Yes, he is.
You're a star.
Yes, you are a star.
Don't listen to Tim Daddy over here.
Yes, you are a
star, Courtney.
But you have to remember, Angela Bassett has had income coming in from 911 back to back, season after season. Okay. Plus all the other movies that she just did, Wakanda, for the first Wakanda, and now this Wakanda.
Yeah.
So those checks are not $20,000. Of
course not. Of course.
So in a case like that, where you have one party is making way more money than the other party, there comes a respect. That's okay. I know I make more the coins in this relationship, but I'm not going to hold it over you and tell you can't do certain things, or I'm going to be entitled to cheat, or I'm entitled to go spend $30,000 on, I don't know, a wardrobe. I don't know, something like
so
that.
I have a question for you then. So do you believe that there should be like a limit on, let's just say, like if you're in a relationship, right?
Mhm.
And you both make money, you
Okay.
both make decent money. Do you think that there should be a limit on what one can spend at one time without having a conversation with the other?
Yeah.
Or do you think that if you make the money and you're putting money in your savings and
Mhm.
everything is going right, there's no problems that if I have money, I should be able to do what I want to with it as long as the bills are paid and as long as the savings are saved?
Before I answer that,
Yeah.
Steve Harvey said a few weeks ago, not a few weeks ago, sometime last year, that in any healthy relationship, you need to have at least 3 bank accounts. One for yourself,
Mm-hmm.
one for the savings for both persons,
Mm-hmm.
and one just for the bills for the family.
Yeah.
So therefore, the money that you put in your personal account should be all for yours. You don't have to ask your partner for nothing.
Okay, but you still don't think the partner's not going to feel a certain type of way that you're coming in here with like Gucci bags, Gucci boots?
Once you're taking that money out of your personal account and not from the joint account where it's a savings for the both of you, or from the account that is for your bills, then they shouldn't have anything to say.
Okay, I still feel like they're gonna be looking at you sideways. Even if it's coming out of their account, like their own personal account, I still think they will look at you sideways. It's like, okay, I know it's your account, but
the funny, at the end of the day, it's going to be your money, and they're going to have their money too.
no, I know, but what I'm saying is just the optics of it. Although it is your money, I can still see them looking at you sideways. It's like, why are you?
The only thing I can say is just be respectful.
Yeah.
Of how you go about it.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. Just be respectful. Just don't throw it in their faces.
No, I agree. I'm all about do what you want to do. It's your money. As long as as long as you're responsible.
Yes.
Do what it is that you're gonna do.
Okay.
And so we're gonna change gears a minute, and we're gonna talk about someone's favorite person in the world. This person always seems to get us in trouble.
Yes.
Mr. Kanye West.
Mm-hmm.
So Kanye West is in the news again. Apparently, he's married his architect designer who used to work at Yeezy with him before Adidas snatched that company from his.
So he's no longer a billionaire.
No, did you see that he went from his net worth literally dropped from 6.6 billion down to 500 million. Now I'll take 500 million. That sounds like, a lot of money to some of us, but to go from 6.6 billion to 500 million, that's a significant drop. And so apparently he allegedly just got married to this designer. I believe her name is Bianca Censori. Okay. You guys in the comments, let me know if I'm messing that name up.
Hold on. I think I want to highlight this question right here from Tammy. She said, dating with the end goal being marriage is too much pressure. I think dating should be fun. You should be getting to know each other.
Okay, and that's coming from a woman, Tammy. All right, Tammy. All right. Tammy's like, wait a minute.
Yes.
Tammy want to get up there and dip it and do it. Tammy's like, hold on, I ain't getting married.
Yes, dating
Right,
with the
Tammy.
end goal is being married is too much. I think dating should be fun. Yes, I do agree. Dating should be fun. You should be getting to know each other. Yes, but at the end of the day, when you're getting to know each other, by then you'll know what the person is like.
True.
What their end goal will be like, and does it matches your end goal as well too?
Okay.
So dating with a purpose.
It sounds like Tammy would just want to go out there and dip it and do it. So you go out there, Tammy, and you dip it and you do it.
I agree.
We're not gonna judge you over here. But back to Kanye.
Yes.
This is shout out to the dope ass dude, John Patrick Adams, favorite celebrity in the world, Kanye West. So he allegedly got married to this girl, Bianca Censori. Let me know if I'm mispronouncing her last name. I don't know her. Not to like Mariah Carey her. I don't know her, but I never heard of her, whatever case may be. So allegedly they got married, and right now they're on their honeymoon.
Okay.
I don't really care about it, but it's in the news. My whole thing is like, is he trolling his fans? Is he just trying to make Kim Kardashian jealous? Did he even really marry this chick? Like what? I don't have any energy.
I really don't have any much energy for Kanye either. But I think Kanye just wants to continue being relevant.
Okay.
Yes, and relevant not in the sense of his music, but relevant in terms of pop culture.
Okay.
Because now the Yeezys, the sales are down,
Yeah.
from my understanding.
Yeah.
So he wants to be relevant in some capacity.
Yeah.
You know, from what I see, this is that he wants to be loved, and the only way that he sees that he can get loved is through marriage, through
Yeah.
this woman. But I wish him nothing but the best. But I think he's just doing this just to continue being relevant
Yeah.
to an extent.
Yeah. I don't think Kanye West wants to be loved. I think Kanye West wants fans. I think even his wife, whoever he's with, he wants someone to treat him like they're a fan. Like
Okay.
he's just like God, essentially, because you know he had his little church. I don't want to say little, minimizing it, but to me, his little church. And so, yeah, I'm not here for Kanye West. Most people know I'm not here for Kanye West. I think his publicity stunt. I don't think he married her one bit. I think he's trying to make Kim jealous because Kim had Pete. You know, Pete.
I don't know.
That's what they said. That's what they said. So they had Pete. I think he got mad about it, and so now he's pulling this stunt. And so, yeah, I don't care about it. I know John Patrick Adams probably care about it, and
yeah,
we're gonna get a phone call or a video later on about this, like trying to curse us out or something.
But hey, at the end of the day, I really don't care what he does. I hope that he continues to get help.
Yeah.
Or start to get help.
Yeah.
For his mental health.
See, that's the thing right there. Is mental health.
Yes.
This is all going back to the mental health battle that he's dealing with, and allegedly. I don't even want to say allegedly because everyone knows this at this point. But
yes,
allegedly. This actually leads us to this other story, mental health.
So
Britney.
Tim said that I will forever feel Kanye's a clown. He's definitely trolling his fans.
Who said that?
Tammy.
Oh, who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Tammy's on a roll. Okay, Tammy.
See. I appreciate you chiming in, Tammy.
All right, Tammy.
I would want to agree with you to an extent that he's definitely trolling his fans because he wants to still be relevant in some aspect. Yeah. So I can definitely see that happening.
Yeah, I agree. Tammy.
I can definitely see that happening.
We back here, Tammy. we here again. Okay.
So what's going on with let's go from Kanye to Britney.
It's Britney.
Yes.
Poor Britney. Apparently she had a meltdown in a restaurant a couple of days ago.
Okay.
People were recording it. Her husband stormed out and left her. What the case may be, and so it was all over the internet. And it's funny. It's not funny, but had to find that funny. So okay, no, seriously. Seriously, this is a serious story. Years ago, right, they started this whole thing about free Britney. She's been underneath that conservatorship for like years and years, and her followers still on her money and right? And I remember the Britney I remember was the Britney, and I'm not being funny, nor am I making light of this. And I've talked about this with several people. The Britney I remember was the Britney that was like shaving her head in a tattoo shop, barbershop, and like beating cards with umbrellas. That's the Britney I remember. I think a lot of these people who came along after the fact, after the conservatorship, saw a different Britney, right? Because of the conservatorship, right? And so they couldn't figure out why she was still under it because they thought she was fine, right? She was fine because of the conservatorship, right? And so, and I think, so they were like, oh, she's been on it for a while. It's time to get her off. But I literally, and I've talked about this, I was like, that is a bad idea. And it's simply because I remember what Britney was beforehand. And so sure enough, she gets off conservatorship, and the appearance is, because I've been seeing this for months, she's on social media, she's on Instagram, her boobies are out, her kitty cat is out. I'm not even being funny. Like seriously, like
it was out.
Everything, full display on Instagram, full display. And so I'm like, and then now with this whole thing with her like flipping out inside of the restaurant, and then she's on like Instagram, like giving everybody the middle finger. I just think this is like, this is just, it's giving going downhill again. And so I say all that to say I thought it was a bad idea to end that conservatorship when everyone was like, free Britney, free Britney.
Well, I really think that there is a time and place for everything, because I do believe that the conservatorship works for some people, and
Sure.
for some people it doesn't work.
Sure.
But I don't know what happened behind closed door as to who was influencing her
Yeah.
to get rid of the conservatorship.
Yeah.
But I think in her case, she needed it.
Yeah.
I think she needed it. I wish her nothing but the best, and I hope that she gets some help, and I hope that she has good people in her corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just hope that we won't hear anything tragic about her.
Yeah. You know what I wonder? And I'm not in Hollywood yet. But I don't know why they don't have they should have a mental health facility or alcohol, they should have this facility for actors and actresses and musicians where you can go to for help, right?
They actually do. It's called those very expensive places that looks like hotels.
No, but those are I know what you're talking about. Those I know, but those are privately owned. I'm talking if you're an actor, I think it's if you fall underneath the Screen Actors Guild. You know, they say, "Oh, I got a Screen Actors Guild card." It means something.
Okay.
I think they should have. It's almost I want to say a pension or something. You know what I mean? You pay into it, and you have access to mental health services. You know, Alcohol Anonymous. I'm not making light of anything. Drug treatment. You just have access to all of this stuff. Because it's weird to me.
There's a way that they can use that to get some help.
Yes, to me, it's just weird that, you just have these celebrities just running around, falling apart. Everybody sees them falling apart.
Okay.
And it's the people who are using them to make money off of them with movies and albums and all of this other stuff. It's you're sitting back not doing anything. It appears you're sitting back not doing anything, right? Okay. And so I just think that they need to get together and come up with something
that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
So
or even I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm on YouTube a lot and I always look at old actresses, and a lot of times you hear, oh, this actor or actress died poor in a hotel. So many actors and actresses died penniless, right? Mm-hmm. Why isn't there a pension for actors? You know what I mean? You pay into it like we do at a regular job. You pay into it. So at least if you're not getting, the roles or your royalties from music is not coming in anymore, once I get a certain age, I'm going to get pension from this, whatever that was established for celebrities. You know what I mean?
So do you think Britney's husband is a problem?
I don't think her husband is a problem. He has been with her since she was on the conservatorship. I think it's because she's no longer on it. There's no one else to rein her in anymore to keep her,
Or is that he's just tired of her now?
I just think he's seeing, I don't mean to be funny. I just think he's, I'm not even going to say that. I think he's just, stop. Nope. I think he's just seeing the unhinged Britney is starting to come out.
Okay.
And I think he doesn't know what to do.
Okay.
Yeah. And so that's just what I personally think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll definitely
thoughts and prayers to Britney and Kanye.
Yes. Yeah. So we're going to switch topic to a very sensitive one. So literally. So if you are a wife or anyone
or anybody,
including men, this is one that I think we should really talk about. Now, are men ashamed of using Viagra?
Or are men shamed for using Viagra? Yes, they are.
Okay. So
if you used Viagra, would you admit it?
No.
Why?
No, because of the social norms that is put around Viagra means that you can't perform in bed or you can't stay longer, doing sexual activities. Okay, we're all grown, and then you also have some women who will shame their partners, whether it be a one-night stand, get it real. Females do have one-night stands too, not just men.
Yeah.
And those shames, so oh, you have to take a pill, and the pill has, I guess, have to kick in after a certain amount of hours or something like that.
Yeah.
So some men are ashamed, like in a male to male and their friends, they may talk about it, but outside of that circle, they're not going to talk about it.
I don't think any guys are going to get together in a group and talk about using Viagra.
You'd be surprised.
Really?
But it has to be a close-knit group of guys, though, not just some random guy that you met out there.
I don't see that happening.
This is going to be like somebody you knew from high school.
I don't see these guys in the barbershop. So, I got on that Viagra.
No, they're not going to talk about it like that, obviously. They're going to, say, hey, something acting right in the best. So I got to go to Hims or Viagra or any of those commercials that you see now. Yeah. See, would you admit that if you were to use it?
Would I admit to it? Yeah, I would. Yeah. I think I would.
Okay.
I think I would.
You think you would? Why you think?
I think I would. Well, first of all, who am I admitting it to? The only person I need to admit it to is the person who's about to get it. I know that sounds bad, right? The person who's about to get it.
That's true. That's true.
Right. So who? The only reason why I would probably admit it, like if somebody asked me, is because they're probably asking for a reason, right? Mm-hmm. Right. Maybe they need it, or you know what I mean, and so. I don't know. Maybe you'll be able to help somebody if you admitted to using it.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. So this is for all the women out there.
But women also use it too. There's a women's version
there's a women's version of it too.
So,
but men typically get the brunt of the shamefulness of it.
But let's be honest too, right? You know how a woman can be, right? She's like, oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing to be ashamed about. And as soon as you get argument, that's why your little ding-a-ling don't work.
or pretty much like a really big argument.
That's what I'm saying. As soon as you get into an argument, all bets are on.
Or if not, when her friends come around,
that's what I'm talking about.
Start looking
and then they're gonna be snickering like, and then you're gonna be like, did you tell them? No, I didn't tell them. I promise you, I didn't tell them. And then you walk back and they're like this,
not like this.
No, we are not making fun of anybody who has to use Viagra, because I would definitely use it. When the time comes, I'm gonna be popping them like they gummy bears. They're gonna be like one-a-days.
Yeah. But I would say this though, for men that are out there that have this issue, do not feel ashamed.
No, definitely
that you have to use Viagra or any form of Viagra, because now you have Hims out there.
What is Hims?
I think Hims has to do with your hair, and also they do with Viagra as well.
Hims? Really?
Yeah, HIMS.
Never heard that.
So if you see the commercials, it doesn't really tell you that it's Viagra. The way how it's marketed is it comes in a secretive box at home and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yes.
Never heard of that. Okay. All right. Hims, Viagra, Cialis,
all of that stuff.
Stay away from the overseas stuff. Don't be clicking on those links on Instagram where they're talking about they get you Viagra for $5. Don't do it. You're going to be in the emergency room.
Yes.
Don't do it.
So if you're a guy out there, or if you are female and you know of somebody or your partner out there, or some partners out there, do not be afraid to say, look, I'm having issues in the bedroom and I want to get help to make sure that part of my sex life is great. Do not be ashamed, and do not shame other people for doing it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Just like you never know, one day it could be you.
Right. Go to the doctor, get a prescription.
Yes, legally,
not from Canada, not from China
or Mexico.
You don't know what you're getting.
Yes.
Stop. And no gas station stuff. Them little things you see in the gas station, stop. I heard.
Tammy said, no, if they need a little help, I say go for it. Y'all better get some blue chews.
See, that's until Tammy get upset. Tammy gonna be like, it ain't working, right? That's why you need that little pill. It ain't working.
Oh my God.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna move on from that. That is a serious topic.
Yes,
we're just being silly, but that is a serious topic. If you're having issues, go to the doctor, get a prescription.
Yes.
Talk about it.
And do not be afraid to get the help that you need.
Definitely.
So we want to send like a shout out to the one and only Sherry Shepherd.
And J Hood.
Yes.
Sherry Shepherd show has been picked up
Yes.
for 2 seasons. Round of applause. Hit the button. 2 seasons, and J Hud show has been picked up for 1 season. Round of applause for J Hud.
Yes, the EGOT.
Yes, the EGOT. She's in the same category as Whoopi Goldberg.
Yes,
she's an EGOT winner, and so salute to her.
Yes.
So Sherry Shepherd show. Apparently, it is unheard of for a freshman show to get picked up for 2 seasons.
Okay.
They usually get picked up from season to seasons, like Jennifer Hudson's show was picked up for 1 season.
Okay.
And so Deb Mercury was loving what they saw, and they gave her 2 seasons. So Sherry was definitely excited about that.
So, Sherry, I love you.
Call us. We'll be on your show.
I love you.
And we do your show for free.
Now, what I'm about to say, a lot of people may not like it. But
wait, you're not about to wait, are you about to insult somebody? Because we're trying to get on your show.
So first of all, I just gave her all the props. And Sherry, I love you. You're great.
Oh, wait, so you're about to, I see what you're doing. So,
I gotta build them up.
You build them up
Yeah.
before we're going to tear them down.
So,
okay.
If you look at Sherry Shepherd's show,
yeah,
it is literally a copy and paste with a few edits of the Wendy Williams show. Literally, the way how she walks out, you know, those big flowy long dress. And we know that. Sherry got some big boobies.
Okay,
she got boobies. And she had the same chair as Wendy did.
Well, no, Wendy had the purple chair.
Same diff. Same diff. It's a chair. It's just a different colored chair and different material. Now the topics are handled a little bit differently. Wendy was a bit more on the gossip cultural side.
Okay.
Versus Sherry does the more comedic approach.
True.
And she doesn't do much of that. But if you literally put Wendy Williams in that exact chair, you cannot tell the difference. The only difference you tell is that the person is different.
Okay.
And the wigs are different.
Now
the shows is set, the audience is seated the same way. They still have the same segments that Wendy Williams used to do.
Okay.
They still have the same hot topics people that come and talk about celebrity fashion. All of the show is the exact same thing.
But most of
even the guy that's on the DJ booth, the same exact thing.
No, that's a different guy. That's not DJ.
Same
What's his name? I see what you're saying. The booth.
Literally.
But hold on. 90% of that is due to the fact that Sherry literally took over Wendy's studio and the staff. Like everybody from Wendy's show, most of them just moved over to Sherry's show. She literally took over her whole studio set.
I would do that too.
No, I would too. It's like,
because it's a paycheck.
First of all, Sherry had a built-in audience. She had Wendy Williams. Like her setup was perfect. So is it a copy and paste? It's a copy and paste. It's going to be a copy and paste just simply because she ended up with her set, her staff. Who is it? I think it was Suzanne, and what was the guy who she always turned to?
I forgot his name.
What was his name? Not Brian, not whatever, but
anyway, he's not working.
He's in the back. And he's in the back. And so she even had them, but I think because she didn't want it to be still too much like Wendy's show, she moved them to the back instead of having them. But I say all to say I agree with you, but I think it's not her fault. No. I think it's because she just inherited most of Wendy Williams' set, her people, like she inherited, right? And so
is it safe to say this is Wendy Williams 2.0?
It is, but I think Sherry Shepherd would admit to that. She's given her props, beforehand. She was like, I can do this because of Oprah and Wendy Williams and whatever the case may be. And so I love Sherry Shepherd's show, but first of all, I used to watch Sherry Shepherd on The View.
Yes.
So I've always been a fan of her.
Sherry.
I think she's funny. The show that I can't watch is Jennifer Hudson's
Why?
show.
It's
Jennifer.
EGOT.
I will still do your show, but I can't watch your show. She always acts surprised by every guest that comes on. The guests come out, wow, like I can't do it. Like I just can't. I tried,
but you do know that Sherry has more experience in that world. She's been around a lot more people of different caliber. Even though Jennifer Hudson is EGOT, I love her to death. But she hasn't been as exposed as Sherry Shepherd. Because she's coming from The View, where she's seen President Obama, Michelle Obama, and all of those people of different races,
Yeah.
different career paths
Yeah.
has seen. But this is her first season. But I think as time goes on,
Yeah.
she will become better
I hope
at
so.
not being so like a kid in a candy store.
Yeah, I hope so. Then maybe then I'll tune in. But but invite me to your show though, Jennifer.
Yes, please do. Invite the straight up straight up real cat.
Straight up real cat. Did you say straight up real cat? What the hell was
Straight up real talk podcast.
Straight up real cat. No, but and also though, and I may catch some flack for this. Jennifer singing doesn't do it for me. I said it.
Okay, so I got here Tempest. She said the format isn't broke. She's just nicer in her approach to get things answered that the fans want to know.
Thank you, Tempest. Thank you. I agree. See? Thank you. I agree. We here.
Okay, Tempest. Appreciate it.
I see you.
Appreciate it.
We
Appreciate
see
it.
each other.
It's not broken, so why fix it if it's not broken?
No, but yeah, back to J Hud. Yeah, I'm not a fan of her singing.
So she and Kelly Clarkson are the only two people right now that can pull it off. However, J Hud doesn't do it excessively.
Yeah.
She knows when to do it, because if not, it's gonna be another American Idol.
Yeah.
Show, literally.
Okay.
But I will say that in sometime around Thanksgiving time frame, elderly lady asked her to sing a song, and when she sang that gospel song for the elderly lady, it literally went viral. Okay. And around the Christmas time, she invited them back with all of her family, and it was amazing. Yeah. But I think she knows when to sing and when not to sing. Yeah. You know, say the girl can sing.
She can. I don't know. It's just I've just never been able to get into her. Like I've
singing.
I've never been able to get into her singing.
Okay,
so I like her, but it's weird. Like whenever I hear her sing, I'm just like,
I'm going to say something a lot of people may not like. That's why there's two mics, two opinions. Jennifer Hudson, whenever she does her singing or makes an album, Jennifer Hudson doesn't sell albums.
Oh no, that's true.
She sells singles.
That's true. No, that's true. You're not. No one's gonna get upset because that's facts. Like, go online and look at the numbers. That's facts.
She sells singles.
Yeah, she sells singles. Yeah. No, that's facts. That's facts.
Okay.
So no one can get upset about that because that's true. That is what it is. Okay. But no, so I'm about to go off topic with this question though, really quick. But it's gonna be something quick. We're not gonna spend a lot of time on it. Who is someone, an artist that everyone loves? We ain't talking about Beyonce. We're not, because everyone's go-to line. Everyone always. The question is, what's an artist? Who's an artist that everyone seems to love and everyone thinks is just great, that you just don't see it for? But we're not putting Beyonce in it because Beyonce is the go-to person that everyone likes to say, "Oh, I don't like Beyonce. I don't like Beyonce," and it's just she's like the go-to person to say that you don't like. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Beyonce either, but we're not gonna. Beyonce is not in this.
All right, you ready for this?
Go ahead. Who?
Everybody seems to love her.
Oh God. Do not say my pick. If you say my pick, I'm gonna be pissed.
Her.
Her who?
Her.
The artist. Her?
The artist. You see, you don't even know her.
What artist?
Her.
Who's her?
You wrong for that. You wrong for that. But yes.
Okay, no. I've heard. I heard of her, but I don't know. I don't know her.
But and
I'm not trying to be like Mariah Carey.
But
I don't know her.
Like everybody wants to do something with her.
Yeah.
Like literally every time I'm on the radio going to work in the mornings is a song featuring her.
Yeah.
Or I'm like, and she's like really popular.
Yeah.
But I just don't get her.
I don't know her. I'm not trying to be all Mariah Carey. I don't know her, and I'm not being funny. Like I don't know any songs. I honestly, if I saw her walking down the street, I wouldn't. I'd be like, sorry to her. But I don't know who. So what is it? What did Kiki say? Sorry to this woman. I don't know her.
I called it Tammy. Tammy said I should stop it because her is a great artist.
See, like, sorry, Tammy, I don't know her.
like, don't get me wrong. She has a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
She has good range. She even won an Oscar, I believe, for producing, for a song that she co-wrote on one of the movies.
Yeah.
Like she's a phenomenal. but I just can't get into her.
Mhm.
Her.
Uh-oh, I upset my brother Edward John dude. He said, "Don't talk about J Hud." I didn't even know he liked Jennifer Hudson. That's news to me, but okay. So my person is, when I tell you, they're gonna be in our inbox. What I'm about to say.
Oh my God!
I am so sorry, but not sorry. I don't see what the big hoopla is around Keke Wyatt. I'm sorry. I don't get it. I listen to her and I'm like, oh, that was cute. I just don't get it, right? And I don't know. It's like, well, where's the music? Where's the CD? Every time I see her, she was in like Nene Leakes and the Lethea Lounge singing, right? So no, I'm not even being funny. When I tell you we're about to get chewed out, when I say we because you sitting next to me, I'm sorry. I just don't. I don't understand Keke Wyatt. I don't get it. When she did that song with I think his name was Avant, My First Love.
Yeah, My First Love.
That was like, okay, boom, that was cool. I love that back in the day. That was good. But I just don't get it.
I don't think she's had the success that we would expect somebody that with her voice would have.
Yeah.
I get her, but I don't also get her either.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true or not. I know that I've heard that they said that she's not the easiest person to work with.
Oh, really? See, I've never heard that.
I don't know. But you think with a voice like hers that can go all the way up to the heavens and come back down simultaneously, you think that she would be like a bigger artist.
Yeah.
But she's not that girl.
I just don't get it.
She's more like a tribute girl.
Tribute?
A tribute girl.
Oh, Patti LaBelle tributes. Yeah, I'm just not feeling it. And everyone's like, oh, Keke Wyatt is like, I'm like, really? Keke Wyatt? Okay. I mean, I'm not hating. She popping out them babies like nobody's business. So shout out to Keke Wyatt. If you in the Lethea Lounge in the next week or so, you may see her there. I'm not even being funny. Look it up. She's probably there performing.
But one thing you cannot take away from her, she has that voice. That voice can blow you away. And any younger generation artist, she has that voice.
Okay.
She may not be there, but that voice is undeniable.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know her. Next. What we got next? What's going on?
So this is where we gonna have a little interesting question.
Okay.
So FYI out there, my podcast partner here, Serge, has no idea what I'm going to ask him, and I have no idea what he's going to ask me. So my question is to you, Serge.
Let me drink my fancy water here.
Do you think
sponsor?
Do you think it's backwards that now everyone is celebrating Martin Luther King? It's backwards. Now, previously, back in the day before he died, he was on the FBI's most wanted list. The FBI literally wanted to kill him along with other people. And now in 2023, he is revered and everybody is saying, I have a dream and the content of our, we should not be judged by the color of our skin, but the content of our character. Do you think that is backwards now, or is just now people are just now realizing the truth that he was saying back in the 60s and 70s and all of that stuff until he passed away?
This is a tricky question. So what I will say is, I think we have always celebrated him. We always knew what it was. We always celebrate. We may not have had the day off, but we celebrated him, right? We knew what it was. I think for everyone else, right? I think if I'm just gonna be completely honest, right? Once he was gone, the fear was gone, right? The fear was gone, right? They no longer had to worry about him, right? And so to like keep us quiet, let's give them something. Let's give them, Martin Luther King Day. Let's pretend like, we give, 2 flying Fs about, him and them, but we'll give them a day to shut them up, right?
Okay.
And so, and I think that's also why they gave us a month, right? Let's give them a month, keep them quiet. Let's be honest. It is what it is. We all know what the deal is.
Okay.
They come up with these things. We're not sitting around at the table saying, are we gonna have a month? Are we gonna have a day? We're gonna have a year. They are sitting around the table determining when we're gonna celebrate, what we're gonna celebrate. You know what I mean? And so I just think as long as we celebrate it, celebrate him. That's all I care about. This is why I get annoyed. This may be a little off topic, but this is why I get annoyed with us when we start complaining about, the Grammys are unfair or somebody's unfair. Who cares about the Grammys? That same support that you're trying to get the Grammys, you need to take that over to BET. Or you need to take that over to the NAACP. You need to go over there and get those awards and stop worrying about the Grammys or the Oscars. Or you're putting too much energy in it. If you took that energy, if everyone banded together and was like, we don't care about that award, you keep your little award, and you literally say little, keep your little award, little award, and we coming on over here to the BET Awards and the Source Award, maybe not the Source Awards, because you want to make it out of there, right? So maybe BET and NAACP, right? Okay. Go over there. Stop worrying about them over there across the street. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. So so to answer your question, yes, it is the case, but it's only because the fear was now gone, and so it's like now we're celebrating because he's gone. The threat is gone because you know about the whole thing about this. May be going in too deep, and this is why I say researching how the FBI was like wiretapping his phone and treating him pretty much like a terrorist. Yes. Yeah. So okay, but you guys just research that.
Yeah. What's your question?
Yeah. So my question is, sir, would you ever be in a poly relationship? And if so, why? And if not, why?
No, I will not be in a poly relationship. I'm a very selfish person. I do not like to share. Keep it at that. I don't like to share.
Okay.
When you're in a poly, from my understanding of it, you have to share your time and energy and space and everything else. So when I want attention and the other person want attention, like who's going to give and take? You know what I'm saying? One day I may come home from work and I do not want to be bothered. And because I don't want to be bothered, you take offense to that. And now you get pissed off at me. Yeah. And then you go to the other person. Now it's going to be 2 against 1.
Yeah.
So it is good in theory, but in practicality, it just wouldn't gel well for me at all.
No.
But kudos to people out there who that's your thing. Keep in mind the United States does not agree with it, and it's illegal. Yeah. So if you do it, keep it on the low.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Literally.
All right. Good answer. Good answer. All right. What else we got going on?
Let's see what Tammy says here. Did you guys see the statue of the unveiled honor in Boston called the Embrace? No,
I didn't, and I should be ashamed of myself because I'm from the Boston area, and so I should really be ashamed of myself, Tammy. But I guarantee you, when I get back home, I will look it up and I will do some research about that. And then, Tammy, I'll get back to you about that question. But I should be ashamed of myself.
I've never heard of it before.
Embrace.
Actually.
I know. I definitely have to look. I definitely have to look that up. Okay. So what else we got? Oh, so really quickly, because I just realized our time is dwindling down. Actually.
Yes.
So this is going to be an interesting topic too.
Yes.
And some people might disagree with this. So it is A-lister.
Aha.
Who is an A-lister in your opinion, and who is not? And for instance, would you consider Taraji P. Henson an A-lister? So maybe like Taraji P. Henson, Michael B. Jordan. What is the guy's name? He's going to be not mean that you're an A-lister.
Yes.
So, but that's the question. Would you consider these people A-listers? I don't want to say these people, those actors and actresses, A-listers.
Yes. And okay.
Okay.
So let me verify. We don't have a lot of time left.
Yes.
But someone like a Angela Bassett,
Yes.
Viola Davis,
Queen. Yes.
Queen Viola
Queen
Davis.
Viola Davis.
And to an extent, I say Taraji, because when you see Taraji P. Henson on the screen,
Mm-hmm.
you can already know that it's going to be good,
Mm-hmm.
and she's going to dig deep and give you whatever that character is for.
Okay.
I don't believe that Michael B. Jordan
Mm-hmm.
is an A-lister.
Okay.
Because when you say A-lister,
Mm-hmm.
once you see them on the screen, you know they're going to bring it.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't bring it all the time for me. Now, this is a personal thing.
Okay.
This is not a every thing. You know what I'm saying? Mahershala Ali, I believe he's an A-lister,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think he's there just yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He has the Oscar.
Okay.
He has the Golden Globe.
He does.
You know, he's put out quality work.
Critically acclaimed. He's
Yes.
definitely critically acclaimed.
Yes.
Yes.
He will be the next Denzel.
Okay.
You know, but he's not there as yet.
Okay.
Denzel for sure is an A-lister.
Definitely. Without
Yeah.
a doubt. Okay. So,
Shirley Ralph, not quite there yet. She could have been, but opportunities were not provided to her for her to get to that level. I think now she's beginning to push through that glass ceiling that was once put her in a box.
Yeah.
But she's not there yet.
Yeah. Okay. So my opinion is you have A-list actors and actresses and A-list musicians and whatever, but you also have A-list celebrities.
Okay.
I think Taraji P. Henson falls into A-list celebrity. I don't think her movies, I don't think her movies have warranted her to be A-list actress, but I think she's so popular that she has moved up to be an A-list celebrity, which means that you would want a Taraji P. Henson to come to your restaurant. You want her to come to all of the parties because she's so well known and everyone loves Taraji P. Henson. But I would not put her in the same category as Octavia Spencer, Viola Davis, Halle Berry. Like I wouldn't put her in that field because I don't see it on the resume.
Do you think she's only A-list in the Black community, Taraji?
To a certain degree, yes.
But overall, that can cater to all races, cultures, genres. Do you think she's not there yet?
I know. And she doesn't have.
But what about Hidden Figures?
No.
Benjamin Button.
Yes, they took the black girl and they put her in the movie.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Yeah, I know that sounds bad, but to me, when I look at her career, I don't. With the exception of Hidden Figures, she was amazing in Hidden Figures. Right? Okay. Another thing about Taraji P. Henson, and this isn't her fault.
Mm-hmm.
Taraji P. Henson gives you stereotypical black woman all the time, even when she's not acting. Do you know what I'm saying? No, don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Exactly, she gives you that all the time, even when she's not acting. Like Empire, she was literally playing herself. Like she just showed up to work, and she was playing herself when she showed up for work. She was. And so, I think that's another thing that's potentially holding her back.
Okay.
I think that they just don't know what to do with that. She didn't give you that in Hidden Figures. You know what I mean? She dialed it back and she was able to act.
Which tells you that she's an actor.
I know it.
That she can do her thing.
I agree with you, but what I'm saying is I still think that how she presents herself when she's not working,
that's her natural self.
It's also hindering the calls that are saying, oh, we want you for this, we want you for that. In my opinion, I think it is. Do I think she should change? Most certainly not. Okay. Be your authentic self. And if they're not calling you, they're just not calling you. Okay. But I do think that is hindering us. So no. So to me, she's an A-list celebrity with Kim Kardashian. And no, I'm not saying that Taraji has. I'm not saying that they're in the same. What I'm just saying is A-list celebrity, meaning she can get into any door she wanted to get into. Is what I'm saying. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Like I think she could get into doors that Michael B. Jordan couldn't even get into at this point. You see what I'm saying? So when I say A-list celebrity, her celebrity will get her into doors. Not saying that her and
because of her personality.
Yes, exactly.
She the same way how she can host all these shows.
Yes,
because of her personality out there.
Yes. And again, everyone does love Taraji Henson. Everyone loves her. Yeah. So that's just my opinion. I don't think she's an A-lister. Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, this time is going by. Well,
yeah. So we're gonna move on.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna give a
serious
note, a shout out, to some of the people who have definitely gone on.
Yeah.
Previously.
His only child, and so this is why everyone's making a big deal out of Lisa Marie Presley. She was Elvis Presley's only child, right?
Okay.
And so I think all of his fans are kind of devastated by that.
Definitely.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, rightfully so.
Yeah.
And next, we just want to just give a people as well.
Yes.
So really shout out to her family. Yes, may she rest in peace. Definitely. And I know that her legacy will live on, especially through The View and all her Dateline 2020 and all those celebrities and presidents that she interviewed throughout the years.
Round of applause for Barbara.
Definitely. So,
all right.
Yes. So
definitely. We want to shout out our Black business of the week.
So definitely.
So every week we decided that we were gonna show love to a Black business.
Yes.
And so we reached out to a couple of people, and somebody agreed, and actually is perfect because I actually have some of their merchandise.
Oh, really?
So, yes. So it worked out. But got it.
Okay. So this is BU Sportswear.
Yes.
It's Mr. Donnie _DD. Yes. So you can it's right here.
Yes.
IG, that's his if you want to go check him out.
Yes.
He's a Black-owned business owner, athletic sportswear.
Yes, you can get hats, duffel bags, socks, water bottles, you name it. I own a couple of sweatsuits and a duffel bag. I wear the sweatsuits. I don't work out in the sweatsuits because personally me, I think they're too nice. Okay. So I personally don't work out in them. I just wear them out or whatever case may be. But they're really stretchy material. They're thin, so you can breathe. You can breathe in it. For the women, because of the material stretches, if you had, big boobies, big butt, it stretches out, makes you look good.
Yes.
So definitely check him out. Again, you can see his information there on the website.
Yes.
And shout out to him. Go to his Instagram page.
Yes.
Follow him.
Yes. So definitely that is something that also, if you have a business or if you know someone who has a business who would like to get a shout out, just send us your information. You can check out our Instagram page or YouTube page, and you can send us an email. You can go to straightuprealtalk.com.
Yes, go to our direct website. Go to our direct website, straightuprealtalk.com. It is up. It is popping. Check it out. Just go there. You'll find the previous videos we did. You can just see our bios, and coming soon, you're going to be able to get some, as the people say now, merchandise, hoodies, sweatshirts, hats, mugs, you name it. We international, baby.
Yes, definitely. So this is coming to the end of the show.
Yes.
I want to thank you all very much for tuning in today to our premiere launch. We're shooting live right now in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
Go ahead, and all information is on the bottom of the screen.
Yes.
Straight Up Real Talk _ podcast for Instagram. Straight Up Real Talk with Serge and Cerone on Facebook, and we are now on TikTok. Straight Up Real Talk. That's how you can find us on all of our streaming platforms.
Yes.
So
also we're on
Yes.
Apple Podcasts,
yes,
Google Podcasts, and also we're on Spotify. So check us out, subscribe, like,
yes.
follow, whatever,
Yeah.
whatever the young people out there doing now.
So I want to really thank everyone for tuning in, and also to those on our podcast.
Yes.
Go ahead, check us out. I'm happy and I'm excited
Yes.
for this new journey.
Shout out to wait 1 second. Shout out to John Patrick Adams, dope ass dude, for helping us behind the scenes.
Yes.
His show will be on, I believe, next Monday.
Yes.
So go to his page, like, subscribe, check him out.
Yes, definitely.
All right, signing off.
Yes.
Peace out.
Hey, welcome to Straight Up Real Talk with your boy Serge and Cerone.